You start learning UI UX by downloading Figma files, watching endless tutorials, and saving dribble shots. But you still didn't feel confident enough to design on your own. I have been through this, and when I started learning UI UX, instead of watching random tutorials, I didn't bought any fancy course, I didn't got any mentor. All I did was picked random apps that I like, I redesigned the screen, and I made tons of mistakes. I learned all of it on my own. And today I want to share you the exact same practical way that I followed to learn UI UX for free from scratch using the learn by doing method. So by the end of this video, you will know exactly why, what, and how to learn UI UX and the best resources that you can follow. Let's start with the most important question. Why even learn UI UX? Right now, everything we use, be it Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, or any app that you use in your daily life, has a part of digital screens. It has been designed by someone, it has been decided by someone that this button will be of a specific color, specific size, and has an exact corner radius. That is something which has been thought consciously. You don't just open Instagram and click reel automatically on your own. This is designed in a way that you click automatically on the reels page, you click automatically on the messages, you get triggered when the notification sound rings. So, and companies pay really good for people who understand how to make user feel good. Whether you want to become a designer, a product manager, or build your own apps, learning UI UX can be one of the greatest skills to have in the arsenal. Now let's get clear on what actually you need to learn. For simplicity, I will divide UI and UX into two simple parts. Although UI is a subset of user experience, you can't design user experience differently and user interface differently. These are both interconnected and mutual. As I said, UI is a subset of UX. But for simplicity, for your learning purposes, I will divide this into two simple parts. User experience. What actually is user experience? In simple terms, it's all about logic and psychology of the user. In simple terms, it's how your design feels to the user. Here are the key skills that you need to learn to get better at user experience. It's UX processes, it's testing, it's prototyping, wireframing, designing the whole user flow, how the user will come, how he will start with the onboarding screen, how can I design the pricing page more better so that I get more conversion for the business. That is something which comes under user experience. You are designing for the experience. You are thinking of the experience priority here. Let's come to the user interface. It is the visual side and how your product looks in terms of visual hierarchy, in terms of typography. It includes colors, fonts, spacing, and so here are the basic key skills that you need to learn to at least get started with user interface. Typography, understand about typography, how colors work, what is the color psychology, understand layouts and spacing, understand how design systems work, because if you're working in a company, you need to build your own design systems. Right now, I am working in the startup and I am building a design system from scratch for them, maintaining the visual hierarchy and overall consistency of the brand. That is something you need to focus on while learning user interface. Now comes the most interesting part. How do you actually learn UI UX? I found the fastest way to design is by applying each concept to small real world projects. Choose any app you use, let's say Spotify, let's say YouTube, Netflix, Airbnb, Zomato, Swiggy, or whatever you use, and analyze it. What do you love? What do you feel confusing? What can be fixed? And start redesigning those apps. You will understand why there's a specific button size. You will understand how to layout works, how to maintain visual eye consistency, how to let not user drop off. So when you will redesign these apps, you will understand their core psychology behind the apps. So either you can start your own small project. I started with designing an AI dating app, and I got to learn a lot about how dating apps work, why there is a right swipe and left swipe feature. So you can start something similar. You can start something of your own interest. It can be anything, like literally anything. You don't need to be thinking about business perspective, how this will look in my portfolio. It's just for learning purposes. If it gets good, you can add that in your portfolio. If it's not, just leave it. You learned a lot from that project. Open Figma, take on screens, and start redesigning. Eventually you will automatically learn about colors, typography, font sizes, layouts, and spacing. Once you are done, show your design to your friends or post it online and see their feedback. What are the constructive feedback they can give? What can you improve on? What are the mistakes that you made? Don't bring your ego in between. Just accept that you are bad at it and improve a lot on that. Do this every week with a new app unless you feel confident enough in understanding the layout, design, and psychology thing. It's that easy. This is literally how I learned. No paid courses, no mentors, no degree, just curiosity and experimentation. So all you need to do is stay consistent with this practice and you will eventually get better at both UI and UX. Before we move ahead, I've created a free design community for you where I'll be sharing more tips, resources, and real design opportunities there. So if you are are interested, you can find that link in the description. Now come the most interesting part that you have been waiting for: best resources to follow. Although I don't believe in following some exact course or following some exact resource, but I've done some research for you so you don't waste your time jumping between videos. Your number one step should be learning Figma. If you are a beginner, you don't know how to use Figma, just learn Figma first. Watch a 1 to 2 hour tutorial on YouTube about Figma, how Figma works, and start designing on Figma, because this is the tool that you will be mostly spending your whole life on as a UI UX designer. You can start directly from Figma's official YouTube channel, or there's a channel called UI Collective where you can learn real world project implementations there. For daily inspiration, you can go on Dribbble, you can go on Pinterest to get artistic inspirations. You can go on cosmos.so. It's a relatively new website for inspiration and has a really unique art pieces there. You can go on X, follow top designers there. X has really good amount of designers. If you feel that you need some real world inspiration, you can go on X, follow them, just be active there, and you will learn a lot from those people. You can also install a Chrome extension called Daily Designer Report. It sends you the latest design trends, fonts, and even job or freelance opportunities directly in your inbox. So I definitely recommend that to install on your Chrome extension. Takes literally nothing. Now, learning about UX is not about doing any course, but if you are starting out, I would recommend you to start with the Google UX design course. It's free to watch on Coursera, and you will learn the fundamentals of UX, that what are the processes they follow, what are the core philosophies behind a certain UX decision. You will get a kickstart there. You will understand how UX works. That will help you lay the foundation, and the rest you can build along with your projects. You will be building your projects, you will be getting more understanding of how UX actually works. No course can teach you that. To understand the laws and psychology of design, you can follow UX Laws. It's a very popular website, and everyone talks about it. Literally, you must have heard of it. So you can follow that as well to understand UX laws, how visual hierarchy works, how spacing works, and everything related to UX laws. So I believe that's your complete guide to learning UI UX practically by learn by doing method. As we talked about, we learned about why to learn, how to learn, and where to learn from. If you stick to the learn by doing method, you won't just understand UI UX, you will start thinking like a designer. You are not just copy pasting from others. You will start developing your own creative processes. You will start developing your own intuitions. So that is something you can follow. If you found this video helpful, share this with your designer friends, and don't forget to join the community link in bio. You can connect with me on LinkedIn as well. I have put the link in description. We can talk there as well. So see you there. Bye bye. Take care.